I'm Vicki. Um, Believe it or not, I was once young, and I know what it's like to be a young girl or not a young man, but a young girl. Um, I grew up in a poor environment. We didn't have a lot. I lived across the railroad tracks, which was where all the poor people lived. And it kind of affected me when I was going to school because the school I went to was across town in the more affluent neighborhoods. So I always felt like I wasn't one of them. I was picked on quite a bit as a child. They would tease me in school and hit me in the arm and pick at me, and which fed into those feelings of inferiority, and it caused me to withdraw and sort of go into myself. And I didn't really realize it, how that affected me. Bullying is very harmful, and it caused me to always feel like I wasn't good enough. Beauty seems to be a big issue nowadays in our country. It's flaunted across the TV. Everywhere you look, it's beautiful, skinny women. And it causes us to, sometimes it causes us to feel like we're not enough. But in Jesus Christ, we are enough. This caused me to be very angry. One of the boys that picked on me, I held a lot of anger towards him. I wished him dead. Even after I was saved, I would not have spit on him, I said, if he was on fire. And it caused me a lot of, it affected my whole life until I grew up and realized it wasn't really that important. And the pivotal moment in my life was one day I was out in my front yard with my son. I was grown, but I still had anger against this person because he had picked on me in elementary school. And he drove by, and I knew who he was, and he waved at me, and I waved at him, and I realized the Lord wanted me to forgive him. I didn't tell him I forgave him, but in my heart, when he drove by, I said, I forgive you, because that's what Jesus would want me to do, to release me from the anger and the feelings of inferiority and not belonging. I had to forgive, and it wasn't for him, it was for me, because that's what Jesus would do. Anger and bitterness never gets you anywhere. It only causes more pain. And just know that you are enough. You don't have to be the prettiest person or the skinniest person or the smartest person. I certainly was not the smartest person. But you are enough in Jesus Christ because you are accepted in Him. If you know Him, you are enough. You are His child. You are worthy. You are special. Everybody is special in their own way. We can't all be the same. I did go on to, I had children, then I went back to college in my later life after I raised my first two children. I got my RN degree. I've worked 26 years as a nurse, which I think is really amazing considering how shy and bashful I would not talk to anybody. And I know the Lord helped me to do that because He gave me the strength to come out of that, the shyness and the bashfulness, and He gave me the strength to go on and to keep going. and to better myself. I think I was the first person in my family to ever graduate with a college degree. And I know that the Lord did that for me, and He gave me the strength to do it. And we never give up. If that's one thing I want to reiterate, never, ever give up. Even when it's the darkest night you could possibly think, we do not ever give up, because every day is a new day with the Lord. You never know what's going to come around the corner in the next day. You don't know what God has for you. He may have wonderful, beautiful things, even in your darkest night. He has something really great for you. So do not ever quit or give up.